Welcome to Healthy Hormone Chats. I'm Cassandra. I'm a natural nutrition clinical practitioner and hormone health expert. I help active women in their 30s with painful periods inside my program, the Period Makeover Method. Today, I want to talk about your main hormones and the phases of your menstrual cycle. Because when you understand how your hormones work, it becomes so much easier to uncover why painful periods happen and what you can do to start improving them naturally. So let's start with the four main hormones. As women, we have several hormones that work together, but the big players when it comes to our menstrual cycle are estrogen, progesterone, luteinizing hormone or LH, and follicle stimulating hormone or FSH. Estrogen is the hormone that helps us feel energetic, confident, and even radiant during certain phases of the cycle. It helps build the uterine lining and supports mood, bone health, and energy. Progesterone is often called the calming hormone. It's produced only after ovulation and plays a big role in reducing inflammation, supporting sleep, and balancing the stimulating effects of estrogen. Low progesterone is a common root cause of PMS, anxiety, and painful periods. Then we have FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, which stimulates your ovaries to grow the follicles, which eventually leads to ovulation. And then we have LH, or your luteinizing hormone, that actually triggers ovulation, the release of an egg. When these four hormones work in harmony, your cycle flows smoothly. But when they're in balance, like low progesterone or estrogen dominance or disrupted ovulation, that's when painful periods, PMS, and hormonal symptoms tend to show up. Now let's break down the menstrual cycle into its four main phases. Knowing what's happening in each phase can help you understand what your body is doing and start working with your hormones instead of against them. The first phase is the menstrual phase, and it stays 1 through 5 roughly. And this is when your period begins. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone are at their lowest, which is why energy may feel a little bit low. This phase is all about rest and renewal. Painful periods often signal that something is out of balance, like excess inflammation, low magnesium, or a hormone imbalance. The second phase is the follicular phase, which is days 6 through 13, again, roughly. After your period ends, estrogen starts to rise, and this is when you usually feel more energized, motivated, and ready to take on new challenges. Your body is preparing an egg for ovulation. Exercise might feel a little easier, your creativity flows, and mood often lifts during this time. Then we move into the third phase, the ovulatory phase, and this is around day 14, but it can be a little bit later or earlier in your cycle. So estrogen peaks and LH surges to trigger ovulation. And this is when you may feel your most confident, social, and magnetic. Your body temperature shifts slightly, cervical mucus becomes more fertile, and this is your fertile window if pregnancy is a goal or something you want to avoid naturally. The fourth phase is the luteal phase, and this is days 15 or after ovulation to day 28 or till your next period. After ovulation, progesterone rises. Ideally, this hormone keeps you calm, helps you sleep, and balances out estrogen. But if you don't produce enough progesterone or if estrogen remains too high, you may experience PMS, cramps, headaches, bloating, or mood swings. The last few days of this phase are when your period pain can show up most intensely if your hormones are not balanced. Here are a few key takeaways. Understanding your hormones and cycle phases empowers you to spot the root cause of your painful periods. If you struggle with cramps, clotting, heavy bleeding, estrogen dominance, or low progesterone could be at play. If fatigue or mood swings hit hard, supporting your luteal phase with the right nutrition and lifestyle changes can make a huge difference. If your period feels unpredictable, it might be tied to disrupted ovulation or stress on your adrenals and thyroid. If this feels like a lot, don't worry. Learning about your hormones is the first step to taking back control over your period health. And to help you get started, I've created a free resource, 5 easy ways to reduce painful periods naturally without hormonal birth control. It's packed with simple, practical steps you can start using right away to support your cycle and reduce your period pain. Grab your free guide through the link in the description below. And if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another woman who deserves easier, pain-free periods. Thank you for watching Healthy Hormone Chats, and I'll see you in my next video.